Hello, and welcome back to another Minecraft Let's Play video with me, Elven Dragon. So last time, we went and opened up the rest of the end gateways, as you can see. And, well, I think the next thing is we need to work on building up the end hub around here. First, we have a bit of a storage problem to deal with. I've got a whole bunch of stuff that I need to go and sort out to figure out what exactly I have to use for building up the hub. And, well, for that we need to build a new storage system because we tore out the last one quite a while ago. But since we're already out here in the end, and we now have a bunch of portals that should provide us easy access to a new end city, I think we're going to start off by capturing a shulker and bringing that back to the overworld. That way we can set up a shulker farm, and then we don't have to keep going farther and farther out into the end when we want more shulkers. So I've done a bit of poking around through the portals, and I've discovered that this portal over here, portal number 4, it still doesn't have a sign after the dragon destroyed it, is our best bet for getting to a fairly close end city. So we're going to head out there and hopefully try and capture a shulker. Alright, so here we are on the other side of the portal, and what we need to do is we need to get buttons on pretty much all of these blocks here. That will prevent the shulker from teleporting there once we actually get it over here. Let's get some scaffolding so we can see. And there's our end city that we're going to be going to. As you can see, it's not too far away. But we basically just need these so that the shulker doesn't teleport to them once we knock it out of the boat. And hopefully we have enough wood here to do all this. And in short, this is just basically going to allow us to control where the shulker goes, since it shouldn't teleport to any block that has a button on it. So, just need to cover this. We need to have a plank on one side here, just so that it actually does have some place to teleport to. And it looks like I need more wood. Alright, and there we go. We now have the portal completely covered, and we've got the block for the shulker to teleport to. So it should, once we knock it out of the boat, teleport right to there. And it should be facing with its bottom on the wood block, which means that when it opens, it will push itself right into the gateway and back to the main island. So, let's head on over to the city and take care of that. I think we're just going to go for the ones right in the front here. They should be the easiest to move over there. So, what we need to do is we basically need to block these off so we're not constantly dodging shulker bullets. So, blocks there so we can separate two of them. And nice protective wall. We're going to box this one in just for safety. That way, if something happens to the one, we still have another shulker over here that we can use. Alright, so with them fully separated, we can get the one into a boat, and we should just be able to start dragging this thing along behind us. It will hit us with the bullets, but that's not too bad. We can easily just get back to the ground with our elytra. And flying should hopefully help move this thing along a little bit faster since we aren't going to be dragging the boat along the ground. So, let's see, where's the portal? There it is, over that way. So, I don't like how that's swinging a whole bunch. I hope it doesn't break off. And, nope, there it goes. Alright, also took damage there, which is a little worrying. So, let's get this thing leashed back up. Heal a little bit, and let's keep on going on the maiden flight of Shulker Airlines. And this is not going too well. Alright. Retether the shulker. And there goes our totem. And also the lead is snapped again. Alright. Let's try this. Come on. Alright. We're just going to row the boat now, because it doesn't seem like it can do anything with that. Which it is hitting the boat for some reason instead of us, which is definitely interesting. And there's the boat broken. So let's get that thing back in. Back with the leash. Come on, there we go. Alright, I guess flying might be the best way to do it. And now we've got an ender friend. He's teleported out. All right. Ah! Okay, good. There we go. Levitation is back. This is going nice, going well. Okay. Okay. Let's drop a little bit. And there's the shulker gone. Great. This is why we have a backup. All right, let's try this again. So we've got a rail line set up here. Should just be able to knock that out first. I think just in case this actually does pick up the shulker. We should just be able to put that there, and off it goes. There we go. Now we'll just have to make sure we can somewhat push this thing along. Ow. Ow. And there we go. Hopefully that makes it all the way there. But we're just going to have to follow that. And I forgot this is going to go uphill again soon. Ah! Anyway, hopefully it can make it up some of the hills at least and not... Nope. There it goes rolling back. Let's break this quickly. Oh, nope. Ah! Ow. All right, let's get you back on the track. Come on. Move. Okay, there we go. Let's see. Can we give this enough of a nudge? Oh, nope. Some invisibility. Some invisibility potions would do really well right now. Alright, so we managed to get the shulker all the way over here. We've got it trapped in a box so it doesn't really attack us, but we should just be able to, if we put a boat there, break the minecart, it should go right into the boat. There we go. And with our invisibility potion, it's not attacking us. So let's drag that thing up the scaffolding, and it should just teleport right to that wood block once it gets knocked out of the boat. Actually, it'll get stuck in the scaffolding and then teleport to the wood block. So let's break the boat here and get our shulker back to the main island. Ow. Okay, now it's apparently attacking us. We're still invisible. Get our wings back on. Ow. Alright, there we go. It's caught on a chorus plant. Ow. Let's head off here and... Oh, nope. We've got the Enderman angry. Let's head off and figure out what we're going to do about that thing. Alright, I have cleared out all of the chorus plants around here, except for the one our shulker is in. And hopefully when we do this, it either floats in the air and we stare at an Enderman. I was hoping it was either going to teleport to the scaffolding or down to the ground, but apparently the Enderman had other plans. So apparently the shulker is just floating in midair there. I don't get this. What? How? I'm very much confused. Alright, so what I'm hoping we can do here is we can come up here and we can get our shulker here into a boat. Okay, I kind of expected that. But hopefully we can drag him up here. Doesn't seem like he likes to be inside the scaffolding, so we can use that to our advantage. How are you taking damage from that? And hopefully it'll go where we want it to go. Ah, there he goes. And now he is through. All right, let's put back on our pumpkin hat so we don't get smacked around by the Enderman. Wings, boots, scaffolding. And let's head back over to the main island where we can collect them. I think we should be able to get a bit of a minecart rail going. Or actually, we could probably just drag him with the boat and the lead, since we still have invisibility here. Oh, there he is. All right, let's get out of detection range and get ourselves a shulker to the overworld. All right, we now have a shulker in a boat at the end gateway. So now, all we should need to do is break the boat, and it should go right into the overworld, all the way back to spawn. Or apparently go right onto the end gateway there. Well, this is a problem. We have enough stuff to make another boat. And we only got 2 more minutes left on that invisibility potion. Alright, so hopefully we can put the shulker back in a boat. We should probably completely spawn-proof that area if we have enough wood. Alright, 27 buttons should do something at least. Alternate supposedly, in theory, we could probably spawn-proof with scaffolding. Got a lot more of that. Anyway, actually, scaffolding will probably be easier to clean up. So, buttons on the end portal, scaffolding around. I don't know how far their teleport range is, but we'll put it out 4 blocks, maybe? Go. Boat is in. Let's get this done before our invisibility wears off. We do have 2 more potions, but I'd like to kind of save those. All right, cheap spawn proofing. Actually, this broke the boat before. It's gonna put us back to the overworld. Apparently not. Just teleported right onto the button. All right, new plan. We're gonna basically try and do what we did on the other side there. Give it a safe spot to teleport to. Thank you, Shulker, for doing that. And then we need to get it back in a boat. And hopefully, what we can do is it will teleport to that one safe side. It'll open up and it'll push itself right into the portal. All right, let's try this again. And hopefully this time no annoying Endermen decide to get in the way. So we need our boat, that down there. Should be able to slide it on top. There we go. Break those. We don't want it going into there. And drag that around. Come on. There we go. Picked up the shulker. And now it's in the portal. That seems to be a bit of an issue. That there. Put buttons there. That should still work. So hopefully either side it decides to go on, it will go in there. The spot where it was has a button on it. So I don't know what was going on with that. It just did not want to go in. So break that. Where's it going to go? Oh, did it go through? I'm not seeing it. I think it went through. All right, get back a little bit more scaffolding here because probably going to need it. Transport. And I think I'm probably going to need some more invisibility potions. I guess we just cleaned up all of the scaffolding. Probably good. Anyway, let's jump back. And now, this thing should be at world spawn, which is just over the mountain on the other side of my main base. And there should be like 3 boats over there. No. Where's the stuff that went through earlier? Oh, I hope it doesn't fall. I don't know where it is. But I feel like we should probably get some water down there. Maybe? Weird. Taking an awful long time to come through, though. And I guess, since we know where it's going to landish, we wait for it to come through. Alright, we have been sat here waiting for the entire night, and I still do not see our shulker or the other items that went through with it anywhere over here. So, I've actually got one more idea of what might help. So, let's go and so I'm going to try that real quick. And that does not seem like it worked at all. Alright. I guess we can go work on the storage without having the shulker farm. This means that we will have to bring everything over with the handful of shulkers we currently have, most of which are in use for various projects. That's fine. Anyway, what I'm thinking for this storage is I think we're pretty much just going to go for bulk sorted storage and basically just use normal item filters to filter everything out. I think that should work. We've got quite a few things. We've got several chests here full of items that we need to figure out how much we want to keep of each, at least in the storage. I'm thinking 30 stones and maybe 20 of each of the variants. Probably only 10 of smooth stone, though. And probably 30 each of 2 deep slates, I think. But we've got a thing for stone and dirt. We've got a thing for various ores. I don't know if we're going to really do much for all of these. Maybe a single double chest for all of those. I think I can do that one. Various mob materials. And all of the plants and stuff that we can farm over here. So, I've got a bunch of chests set up, or rather, that we salvaged from the old storage system. And I think effectively we're pretty much just going to set up part of the old system, but better organized and better tuned to what we need. So I'm going to go get the first bits set up. I think we're going to start with the bulk stone and wood because that is the majority of the stuff that we have down there. And if I can get that at least cleaned up, that will be very, very nice. So I think we're going to use this stone ring here as the first basis. May have to move some of the water streams. That'll be fun. Still need to figure out how we're going to cover all this. I'm thinking a pillar coming up from the bottom, but let's not get too far ahead of ourselves, shall we? So I'm going to go get this set up, and then I'll be right back. All right, and there we go. That is everything here labeled, which is good. We've got item frames for each chest. The ones that don't are basically the ones that are next to it because I didn't feel like we needed to put an item frame on every single chest to mark out what's supposed to go there. But we've got pretty much all of the stone and the dirt put in here. And well, most of the chests are in. We're still missing a bunch on this side, and I think about half of the ones on this side. And we've got most of the hoppers in as well. As you can see, there's still some on this side, and obviously the ones that we don't have chests for, we don't have hoppers in. But we have managed to locate our shulker. I did a little bit of looking around, and apparently there's a bug where the shulkers are spawning in at Y30,000, and actually pretty much everything that is coming in from the end. But they're then going down to about Y500, and well, we need to go rescue it. And that's actually really, really simple. So if we take our boat here and head off to the end, all we need to do is drop this thing through the end portal and wait. We do have to make sure we have a pool of water at the bottom, make sure it doesn't take any fall damage. But with any luck, this should work to get our shulker down to the ground. Doesn't help us get it into the redstone pit, but, well, I think that's just going to take more water and dragging it there. I'm so glad I actually have a path that leads there now. So there we go, boat is away. Now if we jump through here ourselves, let's head back to spawn. We're just going to take the end portals here just because it's a little quicker. And fortunately, this should be right above the spawn point, which is actually about where that lilac is over there. So if we just place a bucket of water down there, should hopefully catch our shulker. Certainly hope so, because I do not want to be trying to catch it later, or at least get another one over here. But we might have to if we can't get this thing to duplicate itself. So let's get our bucket of water. I believe spawn is about here, and hopefully this works. Well, apparently the boat came down, and apparently that was not enough water. Guess we're going to go get a new shulker. Alright, so a little bit later, and we have a new shulker in a boat at ground level. And he's going to stay there for a little bit because I am not feeling like dragging him all the way back over to the redstone pit right now. Because right now, he's safe. He's perfectly fine, and he's not going to die. If we drag him over to the redstone pit, we have to navigate this bridge here, which we need to actually, I think, finish. Yeah, we need to actually finish this bridge, apparently. We have to go through this fairly narrow tunnel here, where he's probably going to get stuck on the path blocks. Alternately, we could just go through the forest, but trust me, the path is probably easier. And then through this cave, which is actually not that bad. Getting up the inclines might be a little difficult. And across another bridge into yet another cave. We should also finish these caves. Forgetting these caves aren't actually done. Anyway, as I was saying, we have to bring across another bridge into another short cave, which actually this one's not that bad, and all the way down there. And you can see, unless we manage to glide and drop him in here, we need to set up a water space for him to fall into. But I kind of feel like we should probably not take any more chances, considering that is the fourth shulker that we've brought over here, and I'd like to keep it the last. So we aren't going to do that. What we are going to do is we are going to actually finish at least the chest part of the stone storage here. I need to do a little bit of looking around and see if there is a item sorter design that I like a little bit better than the one that we were using. There's nothing wrong with it. I just don't want to use a bunch of pistons this time. So with that, I think that is going to be it for today. After all of the chaos and all of the things going wrong with all of this, I think it's probably a good idea that we don't take any more chances today. So, in that case, thank you all so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please leave a like and consider subscribing if you want to see more of what is going on in this world. There is a bunch still to do, and I can't wait to see what I can do once I actually have a proper storage system set up here. And I will see you all in the next one. Goodbye.